What does Disneyland have? What is something that Disneyland has that Walt Disney World doesn't that you really enjoy?
New Orleans Square, I think, is might be my favorite.
Hold on, can we reset on that and make sure you say one thing?
Oh, right, the lead-in. Okay, one thing that Disney World, or one thing that did. No, that was a question I was asking actually. You want me to start it out with one thing Disneyland has that Disney World does not? Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
One thing that's different about Disneyland versus Disney World, however you want to phrase it.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right. One main difference between Disneyland and Disney World, at least to me, are the people and the attitude. Cast members are a big deal here. A lot of times I will be walking around and I will find a cast member. It's not just the taking out the time for the occasional magical moment thing, but I'm a nerd and I like people who are really knowledgeable about the thing, like whatever they're doing, and finding the occasional person, who might just be cleaning up, like sweeping the street or cleaning up an ashtray or something like that, and yet they have some weird personal, like in-depth knowledge of the park. Like people, it gets called the locals park a lot, and the people who work here take that seriously, and it's not.
Do we want to wait until that comes by?
We'll just wait for it to blow its going to blow its whistle again, but yeah, we'll reset on it. We have time.
So do you want me to start from the top, or?
Yeah, we'll have
okay.
you just start to the top on it. Just simply that way.
You want me to pitch the question again?
Yeah.
So tell me what some of the differences are that you notice between Disneyland and Walt Disney World. What does Disneyland have that Walt Disney World doesn't? Not in a negative way, but just, in general.
Okay.
But something you can only get out of.
Yeah. Well, there are a few main differences between Walt Disney World and Disneyland. And, before I say them, none of the good things I say about Disneyland downs Walt Disney World. They're two members of the same family. So, things that are specific to Disneyland are an attitude. It's got a different attitude. It's got a different vibe. And I don't want to say it's so much more relaxed because it's California or anything like that. I mean, you do still find people frustrated like you would in any vacation destination. But in general, it is more of a locals park, and people are a bit more relaxed when it comes to certain things. But the cast members are also a main difference. A little more knowledgeable and a little more likely to share that knowledge with you. I'm sorry. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was going to. All right. Okay, but yeah, the cast members are a little more knowledgeable and a little more likely to share that knowledge with you. And, it's not. I don't think anybody's getting an extra bonus or a boost to their paycheck or anything like that. It doesn't appear that way to me. It's just that, people who have a job, and regardless of what that job is, they love the subject matter. They care about it. And that passion translates. When I'm in somebody's park, when I'm visiting a park that I don't live 15 minutes or an hour away from, it's special for me. It's a special occasion. And for me to feel at home, I want to be welcomed by the people who live there. And more often than not, that's how I feel when I'm here, is that the feedback that I'm getting from the cast members, even the locals in Anaheim, is generally this positive, welcoming aspect to it. So that will be one difference. As far as okay. All right. So just keep going? Okay. So yeah, the attitude and the people will be one difference. As far as like logistically or like just things, attractions, that kind of thing. New Orleans Square versus Liberty Square. New Orleans Square is possibly one of my favorite places in existence. When it comes to the parks, it's the best place to relax, take a breather, figure out your next move, plan with friends, and just chill out. It's the most comfortable shaded spot, and it's not the most fantastic setting in the world. You don't feel like you're in space. You don't feel like you're in the Old West. You don't, and yet it's so immersive. And it takes me out of whatever my day is. I've been, the first couple days here, I've been here and I've been anxious. I've been here and I've been happy. I've been here and I've been excited. I've been here and I've been tired, and every single time it takes me out of whatever mood I'm in and just kind of makes me feel like, for a little bit, while I'm in the confines of New Orleans Square, I live in this city and this is my home, and I'm just a guy relaxing at his home. That all the people walking by are other citizens. A couple days ago, Teresa and I were talking, and it was very, very busy. And we stopped and we're like, you know what? I'm kind of glad it's busy. I kind of like it. It feels like a packed day on our city streets. That's something special that you cannot get from every theme park. That's something amazing when you're actually looking at how packed of a day it is at your vacation destination. You're like, you know what? This is immersive. I dig this. I like all the people. I like the long lines. I like the waits right now. When a place is so special that it can turn around those feelings, I mean, that's amazing. You could build something that looks similar, but I don't know how you replicate that feeling. So that would have to be one of the prime location differences for me.